Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our Read by 3 lesson this morning. I do apologize about yesterday's sound. Not sure what happened there, but I think we've got it fixed today, so I'm hoping we have it fixed today. If for some reason you can't hear this, I'm going to just hope and pray that you can. All right, boys and girls, we're just going to do some review words. So these words are words that have followed our rules that we have learned so far. So this word follows that V, C, C, V rule, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So if I divide between the two consonant, this word is blanket, blanket. All right, so that's a two-syllable word. Here's the short vowel in one of the syllables. Here's the other vowel. So in each syllable, if you have even a one-syllable word, two-syllable word, or multi-syllable, lots of syllable words, each syllable will have its own vowel. Okay, and this word also follows that pattern. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, atlas. Okay, now you might think that this is las. It is not atlas. It is atlas. So that A is a special schwa sound, which means it says in the word. Okay, so an atlas is basically just a map. It's a fancy word for a map. Blanket, atlas. This word is a compound word. Slingshot, slingshot. Okay, these words have suffixes on the end of them. So if you take them off, you're left with the word. Remember, a suffix is a letter or letters that can be added to the end of a word. It changes the word it changes the meaning of the word. So these words have ed. Ed means it's already happened. It's past tense. And ed can make the sound ed, d, or t on the end of the word. This word is stamped, yelled, printed. Stamped, yelled, printed. Hear the difference? Stamped, yelled, printed. All right. This word here follows that floss rule, which means if it has the sound of s, f, ul at the end or z, you have to double it, especially if it's a one-syllable word with one short vowel. Okay, so this word is cross. And these words all follow the same rule as well, as far as one syllable, one short vowel. If you hear k on the end, you add ck, lick. If you hear ch at the end of the word in a one syllable, one short vowel, blotch, you add tch. And the last one is if you hear j at the end of a word, one syllable, one short vowel, it's dge, nudge. All right? Blanket, atlas, slingshot, stamped, yelled, printed, cross, lick, blotch, and nudge. All right. So this week we have been working quite a bit with the long vowel E. 1 second. Wanted my card this morning. There we go. So we've been working with that magic E, jumping over the consonant, making the vowel say its name. Okay, on this page, we have some new words to read. Some of these words have this pattern. They follow the magic E pattern. So when we see the word, we have to make sure that we look at the vowel and we say its name. And that's the name of the vowel. Okay, so a reminder about the Y, because it's a little tricky, but if you see Y consonant E, the Y makes the I sound. And I think one day last week we placed a P as our consonant. If I put P as the consonant for all of these, this sound would be ape. This sound would be eep, ipe, ope, oop, and ipe. All right? All right, let's read these words. So we're going to kind of bounce back and forth. Some of these have magic E's and some do not. Magic E, loan. No magic E, van. Magic E, zone. Magic E, sail. Kate, tame, wade, tore, pole, gate, lane, bone, mad, duke, knot, tire, gap, tone, size, and pal. Okay? I'm looking for a word that might be something that a flag could fly on. A flag could be placed on this. How about pole? Okay, I'm looking for a word that might be the connecting piece that you open and close between a fence. So you might have to open this or close it. That word is gate. Good. I'm looking for a word that might describe how big or little something is, the size of something. And I'm looking for something that maybe even your parents might have at home that they drive. It's kind of big. It might have a sliding door. Van. All right. Good job. All right. So I need for you to pause your video here in just a second and grab a piece of paper because we're going to do some spelling of some of these words that have the long vowel E pattern. All right. So grab yourself something to write with. Come back and see me. All right. So let's get started. The first word I'm going to have you spell is note. Note. I wrote a note to my friend. Note. Let's first of all think about what vowel sound do we hear? Is it A, E, I, O, U, or that Y that makes the I sound? Note. I hear O. So I'm going to use this pattern. O, consonant E. N, O, T, E. Note. All right. The next word is share. Share. We should not share our food at school. We should not share hairbrushes with others. Share. But it is okay to share our pencils, share a glue stick, all right, or share a smile on this happy Friday. All right, so the word is share. Shh. S-H. Share. I hear this pattern, A, share, R-E, share. All right, the next word is crime, crime. If you steal something or do something that breaks the law, that could be a crime, crime. So I hear k-er. And the vowel sound is I, crime. So we're going to use this pattern, I, consonant E. So I, is the consonant, followed by E, crime. All right, and friends, the last one is pole, pole. So what's the vowel sound we hear in pole? I hear O again, just like in note. P, O, pole, L is the consonant, followed by E. All right, so now we're going to add I added this word yesterday, but my video, you could not hear it. So I just want to review it. Some of you might have watched it. Some of you, maybe you did not. Some of you sent me a message and I said, I'm sorry that the sound isn't working. I couldn't fix it. So I just want to go over, this was the new word. I did remind some people that even if you couldn't hear it, just to look at the words. So this word is something. It's a compound word. It has the word some and it has the word thing, something. Okay, so I'm going to let you write that word on your own 3 times. Okay, so you can pause this video, write 3 times, do your covering, and then write it from memory. Okay, so pause and do that. All right, and then we're going to just finish out our lesson today. coming on back and just reading our sight words. Food, own, eyes, seemed, high, while, country, few, under, close, school, thought, near, saw, never, story, along, earth, left, don't, father, last, next, keep, head, every, city, light, might, started, plants, trees, between, and below. Now, boys and girls, you can always go back and practice these words. You could just, instead of hearing Mrs. Mead read them each time, you could just mute Mrs. Mead, and then as I put them down, read them to a parent. So that would be good for your moms and dads to listen to you practice those words, especially if you're having any trouble with any of the words. And if you're having trouble with any of these words, you could go through the same process that we do when we practice a new word. You can finger write it, okay, finger spell it. You can rainbow write it or write it 3 times, okay? Practice using them in a sentence. Another fun way I think I'm going to show you to practice words, we'll just take like below. Another fun way I think to practice sight words is you can stair step them. So you take each letter. So if you take the word below, you write the B. Okay, then you write the next letter, but you come underneath it and you add the E. Okay, and then the next time you write the letters again, but add the new letter. Okay, then you write it over again and add the new letter. And then you write it over again and add the new letter. And it creates steps or stairs. So that's a really good way for you to practice, especially if you're having trouble remembering how to spell or even pronounce the words. So as you're writing them, you can say B, B-E, B-E-L, B-E-L-O, B-E-L-O-W, below. Okay, so just a little helpful hint there, especially to parents if children are having trouble remembering how to pronounce a word, or even if they just need practice spelling, that's a good way to help practice spelling. All right, friends, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here on Monday morning, and have a restful and wonderful weekend. And thank you all so, so much for all your hard work that putting into virtual learning. It's not easy, but we do enjoy seeing all of your faces, and you guys are all doing such a fabulous job. So keep up the good work, second grade. Have a good day.